The most terrifying creatures found at the bottom of the ocean are in the entire world trouble and fear. Scientists once proudly claimed they understood underwater life. But recent discoveries have left many experts tipping their hats in admiration and scratching their heads to decode. These strange and frightening creatures not only challenge all existing biological theories, but also open a new chapter about the wonder and terror of the ocean. Pay close attention, because the creatures about to be mentioned might completely change how we perceive life on this planet. Monster from the stars. A brave diver explored the darkest waters of the ocean. There, he encountered a strange creature that looked like it came from a distant planet. It was a large thin squid with enormous fins covering almost its entire body. Its long tentacles stretched over 7 meters, gently moving in the water current. When the diver got close enough to film, the world finally had a chance to admire one of the rarest creatures at the bottom of the ocean. These magical footage proved that the ocean contains secrets far beyond human imagination. Mermaid in mythology. While reviewing footage from an underwater research camera, scientists were stunned to discover a bizarre creature with a human-like face and a strange body. Its mouth wide open, revealing sharp teeth. No one expected it to be a mermaid, but with a more terrifying appearance than in legends. According to legend, these creatures live around islands and sing enchanting songs. Their sounds lure sailors, leading them to dangerous deep waters where no one can return. Ballet dance at the bottom of the sea. In the warm waters of tropical seas, a tourist discovered a beautiful scene. Looking like a magical garden of the ocean, from afar, he saw hundreds of small glowing shapes swaying, bobbing in the water. At first, he thought they were jellyfish clusters or plants growing from the seabed. But when swimming closer, he realized this was actually a dense swarm of sea worms. The tiny worms skillfully hid in the sand, only revealing their long, soft bodies, gently swaying with the current, collectively catching tiny food particles drifting by. The scene of these worms moving rhythmically like an underwater ballet transformed the seabed into a vibrant, colorful field of nature. Feast at the deep sea bottom. A spectacular video from the deep ocean shocked the scientific community, capturing a mysterious scene at 3,350 meters below the water surface. Here, the giant skeleton of a whale became the center of a lavish feast, attracting numerous marine creatures gathering to utilize every bit of remaining nutrition. Eels and small octopuses coordinated rhythmically to clean every piece of meat clinging to the bones, not letting anything go to waste. Joining this grand gathering were strange creatures called osedacs. They specialize in chewing up fat portions hidden deep within the bones. This impressive scene is perfect evidence of nature's wonder. Even when a giant creature dies, it continues to nourish the ecosystem, not letting anything be wasted. Ocean hunter. In Norway, workers at a fish farm accidentally encountered a mysterious creature, a strange jellyfish with 12 stiff tentacles growing from its bell-shaped body. This jellyfish is called perpetual, with an appearance resembling characters from fairy tales, only able to exist in darkness. Perpetual is one of the few jellyfish species capable of bioluminescence. The bioluminescence, along with the reddish-brown color and shape of the tentacles, makes them easily identifiable. Serving as both predator and prey to other species, this creature is part of multiple food chains, and its presence may be necessary to maintain prey and predator populations. Therefore, this could affect the fishing industry, though there are no clear benefits that perpetual provides to humans. Mysterious human-faced creature. A group of divers exploring the seabed suddenly faced a creature they had never seen before. That creature had a triangular head, a huge mouth, and a face that reminded people of humans. Unlike other marine creatures that usually hide, it moves calmly, almost without any fear of humans. Divers observe more closely, feeling as if they have just discovered something extraordinary in the mysterious world of the ocean. A strange creature in the swamp. In Thailand, during a major flood, residents were astonished to see an unknown creature. With its pitch-black body and long, wriggling tentacles, it appeared in the murky water, causing everyone to be bewildered. People gathered, both fearful and curious, but before they could get a clear look, the creature quickly slipped away and disappeared into the deep forest. What appeared in the flood area, a creature from ancient legends or a real monster still surviving, remains a mystery. To this day, this enigma has not been solved. Evidence from the past. In deep waters near the Philippines, a diver accidentally discovered something that changed all his thoughts about what lies hidden at the ocean's depths. While exploring a quiet sandy area, he glimpsed something strange protruding from the seabed. At first, he thought it was just a cluster of bare rocks, but as he swam closer, what lay before him was a giant skeleton. The stark white bones, large and ancient, lay silently as if telling a story from thousands of years ago. Their unique shape immediately reminded the diver of Leviathan, the giant sea monster that humanity usually only encounters in ancient legends. Could this be evidence of the existence of this legendary creature, or simply the remains of a giant species that once existed? Whatever the answer, this skeleton promises to open a new door to exploring the great creatures that lived on our planet millions of years ago. Glowing antennae. A diver accidentally witnessed one of the strangest relationships in the natural world between two anglerfish. The tiny male, only a fraction of the size of the female, permanently attaches to the female's massive body acidically to sustain its life. This unique scene was recorded and shared online by the diver, quickly attracting the attention of the science-loving community. Another user also shared a video of another giant anglerfish. With its wide mouth full of sharp teeth, it easily swallows prey whole in an instant. Notably, its small eyes have evolved to see clearly in low-light environments, helping it detect food even in the cold darkness of the deep sea. The glowing lures, resembling antennae, not only aid in hunting but also give this peculiar creature a mysterious appearance. Alien invader. In the waters around Bali, a diver had an unforgettable encounter with a strange creature, lying still on the sand. The creature's appearance, as if it had stepped out of a sci-fi movie, featured a long body with 13 strange legs and a transparent, jelly-like head. What made it even more terrifying was its mouth full of sharp teeth, looking like a fearsome grinding machine. When the video of this creature was posted online, it immediately sparked numerous theories. Some believed it to be a rare type of sea cucumber, while others guessed it belonged to the sea slug family. However, scientists later identified the creature as Bolibar viridis, a unique species of sea pen, with a length of up to 30 centimeters. This sea pen uses its transparent head like a net to catch prey. Evidence of nature's remarkable ability to adapt in the harshest conditions. Spaceships may not only appear in the sky but could also be lying deep at the bottom of the ocean. This is what stirred public opinion after the Ocean X exploration team used underwater radar and discovered a massive round object, 90 meters below the water's surface. This structure does not resemble any natural terrain, with sharp edges and unusual angular protrusions standing out against the rugged seabed. This mystery left the scientific community puzzled as many theories were proposed, from a crashed UFO in an ancient structure to a strange natural rock formation. However, the answer still lies at the bottom of the ocean, waiting to be revealed. the remaining shoes. At the depth where the Titanic rests, human bones quickly dissolve in the harsh environment, but the shoes remain there, silent witnesses telling the stories of the people who once wore them. Explorers have discovered hundreds of shoes, scattered around the algae-covered area, preserved over time due to special chemicals in their materials. Near the shoes, items like hand mirrors were also found in the ruined cabins. Evidence that the Titanic was not just a ship but once a home for many people on their final journey of life. Ancient sword in Haifa. Ancient warriors once roamed the coast of Israel, and one of them left behind a treasure buried for 900 years. In October 2021, a diver accidentally discovered a nearly 1-meter-long sword covered in marine incrustations near the Haifa area. The sword quickly attracted the interest of Israeli historical researchers. Some believe it belonged to a knight from the Crusader era. After thorough cleaning and analysis, the sword will be placed in a museum, where it becomes part of the collection of ancient treasures, telling forgotten stories from centuries ago. Shipwrecked monster. For centuries, lying deep in the Baltic Sea, a strange ancient creature, once the figurehead protector of King Hans of Denmark's ship in 1495, was discovered by divers off the coast of Sweden. This ancient creature has a bizarre shape, combining a lion and a crocodile, with a mouth that appears to be tightly gripping a person. Although information about it is scarce, it remains a vivid piece of history, preserved over time at the bottom of the deep sea, telling the story of a bygone era. The ping-pong predator. A diver mistook a seemingly harmless underwater plant, which was actually a sponge about 50 centimeters tall with small spheres resembling ping-pong balls. But frighteningly, beneath that elegant exterior, tiny hooks are always ready to snatch any small creature that accidentally comes near. When trapped, the prey is slowly digested, and once again, the ocean reminds us that appearances can sometimes be deceptive. Titanic, the battle against time. The legendary ship Titanic, a symbol of tragedy and pride, is gradually being erased by nature. In 2004, explorers discovered that a deep-sea bacterium, Halomonas titanicae, is destroying the ship at an astonishing rate. The once sturdy steel parts are now being corroded, leaving only rust formations. Parts like the poop deck and masts have collapsed. With 3D mapping technology, the extent of damage caused by time and bacteria can be clearly seen. Titanic, a historical monument, now cannot escape the erosion of nature. The mysterious sea spot. This video captured a strange sea creature, revealing the incredible secret of its survival ability. The sea cucumber, looking like a plump, swollen sausage, unexpectedly opens a special door on its body to draw seawater inside. This water not only provides it with oxygen through chambers resembling small lungs, but is also filled with suspended food particles. Scientists were surprised to find that this intelligent creature not only utilizes a unique method to breathe, but also turns seawater into a noble meal. This is truly a unique display of perfect adaptation in nature. The mysterious turtle tomb. Amid the pristine tropical forests of Sabah, Malaysia, divers uncovered a frightening mystery hidden beneath the water. Diving 18 meters deep through dark and winding caves, they discovered a mysterious place known as the Tomb of Lost Turtles. On the cave floor are countless turtle shells, but strangely, turtles usually lay eggs on beaches, not in this cold darkness. Even many shells belong to turtle individuals that were never born. This mystery puzzles scientists, wondering if this place was once the scene of a natural disaster, or if these shells are traces of an ancient, unknown turtle species that lived underwater in prehistoric times. Research is still ongoing to decode this astonishing mystery. So we explore together the terrifying and wonderful mysteries beneath the ocean. These stories not only stimulate curiosity but also remind us of humanity's smallness in the face of vast and deep nature. At the bottom of the sea, every creature, whether frightening or strange, contributes to the perfect picture of the ecosystem, where everything has its own role. Let's always cherish and protect our blue planet, for who knows, one day we might be the ones to discover the next wonders. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the mystery_core channel, and turn on notifications so you don't. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next videos.